Hi everyone, today I'm going to be teaching you about eye contact, why it's important, and 3 different strategies you can use to improve your eye contact with your audience. We've only got 5 minutes, so let's get started. My name is Nancy Hardcastle. I'm a speech coach, and my mission is to help public speakers stand up, be great, and create radical change in the world. Eye contact is important because it's one of the primary ways that you connect with your audience. And connecting with your audience is absolutely necessary if you want to take them on a journey of persuasion or education. That's why you want to spend some time, think about how you're going to use your eye contact, and practice. The first suggestion I want to give you is called the basic anchor strategy. So when you step out in front of your audience, you're going to imagine a diamond. And you're going to be doing this in the first, say, 10 or 15 seconds. And it gets easier with practice. So you're going to imagine that diamond. There's one point right in front of you. There's 2 points on the side, 1 point in the back, and you're going to add a point in the center. And you're going to think about those points as anchor points. Then you're going to find somebody who's more or less in each of those spots, who's smiling at you, or you feel that their energy is positive, and you're just going to pick that person. So then as you're presenting, you're going to speak to those people in a random order. You're going to move from one to the next. You're not going to do this quickly. You're going to stick with them maybe 15, 20 seconds. A good time to switch to the next person is when you're moving to another point, or perhaps you're moving on the stage. The next suggestion I have for you is called the high anxiety solution. So this is for those of you who are really nervous about speaking. We're going to create a variation on the basic anchor strategy, and that is going to involve finding some friends to sit in some of those spots. So obviously the more friends you have who are smiling at you and sending you positive energy, the better. But let's say that you can only get 1 or 2 friends to be in the audience there with you. That's okay. What you want to do is fill in the rest of those spots in the diamond shape that we talked about with anybody who you feel is good enough. They're not giving you any negative energy, and even if they're not smiling, it's okay. Because you're not actually going to be looking them in the eye. What you're going to be doing is looking right here. So they're going to get the feeling that you're looking them in the eye. The rest of the audience is going to get that feeling. You're the only one that knows that you're too afraid to actually look them in the eyes, and you're looking right here. But what happens is it allows you to kind of get into this rhythm of slowly moving around the room, getting into your groove, relaxing a little bit. And so if at some point you feel more comfortable, you can actually look them in the eye. And of course you can add more people. The final strategy is for those of you who have much more experience and you're quite comfortable with eye contact and you want to try something new. It's what I call the individualized approach. This was suggested to me by a storytelling coach that I used to have. He is a master storyteller, and here's what he suggested to me. He said, start with one person and just stick with them for a while, 2 or 3 minutes. And then perhaps when there's as before, if there's a new point that you're going to talk about, or you're going to move, or there's a shift in energy, then you change your eye contact to another person and you stick with them for a little while. And it's kind of fun, the different reactions you might receive. I remember one time, this woman just seemed thrilled, and she was smiling, she was laughing. We were having this really nice exchange of energy happening. And then I remember another time, the woman went like this. She didn't like the fact that I was focusing on her. So I just found somebody else to share that moment with. So the effect of this sustained eye contact is that the rest of the audience sees you really having this connection and this exchange of energy. And so that they know, they get that feeling that you're connected to the audience, even if it's with fewer people and a more one at a time kind of approach. So just to review, you have the basic anchor strategy. So that's your diamond with the point in the center. Then you have the high anxiety solution, which is to gather some people for you beforehand who are going to be sending you positive energy, and look right here if you have to. And then we have the individualized approach, which is spending more time with one person at a time. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, please share it, like it, comment. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. We'll be back again with another 5 Minutes to Great. Bye-bye.